welcome back to Open. So, Fashion Week is upon us, Miss Fashionistas. And our next guest is an artist who has used her long term love for dance to inspire her peers to embrace the beauty of their own skin. She draws inspiration from the vibrant tapestry of West African culture, which in turn was the muse for her clothing brand, Color Me Melanin. Now, Color Me Melanin embodies Pan Africanism, using upcycled clothing to influence people of color to wear their culture loudly. And joining us to share more is fashion designer and Color Me Melanin founder, Nandilou.
Yes.
Woo!
Happy to be here.
Yeah, let's open up by saying, well, happy Black History Month,
Yep,
sister.
definitely.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's all in here.
Mhm.
And obviously, there's something about your experiences that is bringing you back to the motherland.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
So let's start with Nandilou. That Nandi is the queen of the Zulu tribe. That's Shaka Zulu's mother. So that's where my name comes from. And then I just had a family friend who just always called me Nandilou, and it stuck with me. And so I grew up with African culture. My mom raised me to love the West African culture. I was born here, but I've always embodied it. My love for African dance. I've danced since I was 6 years old. So just had to come out through my art.
Well, in your art, right?
Mhm.
In general, because
Yes,
you're still a dancer, and it's now influenced your fashion, right?
Mhm.
And not only has it influenced your fashion, it's influenced the way you design fashion
Right.
because you're still being conscious of the earth as well,
Yes.
right? With the upcycling, which is its own culture,
Mhm.
right? So let's talk about, I want to say, not only the patterns before we really start talking about like your style. What is influenced even, I mean, you just share quite a lot in your upbringing. And so to be, let's say, in this culture, right,
Mhm.
this urban culture, and still uphold your traditions, right? What led you to designing from upcycling being your foundation?
Okay, so with all these fast fashion brands and just designer things, they're constantly creating new fabrics and stuff. And we don't have our environment. We have to do better. We have to, treat our planet better. So why not go to the thrift store, buy some clothes that nobody else wants, and
Right.
just remake them? And then I also at home, I have a very hard time just getting rid of my own clothes. And I always want to just grab grab the same things and make them new. So that's really why I stick with upcycle culture in general.
Yeah, no, but it's also a consciousness,
Yeah.
right? And I love, your generation. Well, you representing your generation, even though I live in denial, I say it all the time, and I see it on camera. I'm like, I'm down with y'all. I'm down with y'all.
Yes, you are. Looking like a fashionista yourself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. However, it really starts with y'all. It starts with that consciousness and
Right.
and the fact that you're bringing it into the just the urban wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
We've got a jean jacket here. Like, okay, we got a jean jacket,
Right.
but you know what? You customized it,
Yes.
and guess what? It's its own unique jean jacket
Right.
now. So, what about this book bag that we have going on here? You made that?
Yes, so same thing. I just want everyone to be loud in their culture. I want the BIPOC community to be loud. So I actually got this bag from Dollar Tree, and then I patched it up with a bunch of different fabrics over it. So just to complement the jacket and have a little small backpack. Yeah.
And you too have workshops, right?
As of right now, no, I do not.
Why did I think you had workshops? I saw some images of you with individuals. Was that?
Well, so I have been attending a lot of pop-up shops, and then
Okay.
I also just try to incorporate my brand in my everyday lifestyle. So a couple of the companies I'm in, they ask me to make little things for them. Any event I want to go to, I make sure I dress the part, or I come up with statement pieces for me to showcase. Yeah.
And you've also been part of Bronx Fashion Week in the past.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah, I
So
saw
they
that.
actually gave me my first opportunity.
Yay!
So,
we love Flora
yes,
Montes.
yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I was just very excited to be a part of their fashion show in general because I was new to the whole thing, and I just wanted to show off my work. So yeah.
That's wonderful. And look
Mhm.
at where you are now.
Right.
All right, because that was years ago, right?
Yes.
A couple of years ago?
Well, that was probably last year.
That
Yeah,
was last
sometime
year?
last year
I know,
and
I'm
then the
just
year
making up my
before.
own
Yes.
stories about you. I'm like, girl, you've been in this for a minute now.
I've been watching them, but this was my first time that I was able to be a part of their actual fashion show.
Well, it's
so.
important that you have these platforms
Right.
to really just kind of say, yes, I'm officially a fashion designer, right?
Yes.
In your creation. So let's talk about this outfit here on the mannequin.
Yes, so this piece was actually created for an artist who actually also happens to be my dance sister. She's a hip hop rapper, that kind of field, and she just wanted to incorporate her love for West African dance as well. And so, we want to keep it in the community and just in our small family. So I created this piece. She wanted a long train.
Yeah, I wanted to see if we could show the train to our audience so that they can see how you've incorporated. It's got like the urban
Yes.
slash mixed, West
Yes, so
African vibe. Oh, like
so
turn
these
it
are
the other way. Yeah, so they
this
can
way.
see it. Yeah, we go
Okay.
right there. Yeah, so they can see it.
So
Love
these
it.
are African pieces of African cloth, and then
Mhm.
I incorporated the denim, which is upcycled jeans. I just cut them up and then
Right.
put little hints of denim in them. That's what she chose. She was able to choose the fabrics, and I just put them together.
And so, are you sewing this individually, like by hand, and then the machine? Like,
So it's a little bit of everything. There is hand sewing,
Uh-huh.
machine sewing. There's some glue, and more in the collar
okay,
part.
let's show them the
Yes.
collar because you're
Turn
showing
it back
to me,
around.
but I want them to see it because I love collars
Yes.
personally.
So
yeah.
it's a little choker.
Uh-huh.
And same thing, fabrics just put together. This was glued on right here and sewed. And so
Uh-huh.
it's just a lot of, I'm play around with different things.
And so, when did you really discover that you wanted to do this?
So I probably like a year or two ago, I actually started with tie-dye. My thing was tie-dye. I always wanted bright colors just on my melanin skin. I just wanted to, stand out as I walked down the street. And then I started putting fabrics together. I actually started patching them
Right.
with the glue.
Mhm.
And then I was like, you know what? It got a little too hard. Like it's just a lot of pros and cons with fabric glue. So then I started actually just sewing it together, patching it together, and then making different pieces from them. So yeah.
I'm asking because I wonder, like, if you find it therapeutic, because if it's time consuming and you're really vibing with this like new thing that you've discovered about yourself, I would imagine it's a form of your own self therapy too.
It's definitely a form of my own self therapy. So I actually the costumes I receive for West African dance, I can't just walk down the street with them. So I actually started incorporating those ideas within regular.
What does that mean though, that you can't just walk down the street with
Well,
them?
so
yeah.
with traditional West African dance, we wear lapas. You can walk down the street with them, but it's like a full costume, a full garment.
Right.
And I guess for me personally, I didn't want to walk down the street with it because I felt like I was going to perform, or sometimes you wear raffia skirts, different things like that. So simple denim pieces with,
I get it. No, I get it because it's more of like you were able to merge the two,
right?
So then you can wear them.
Yes.
Got it. You see? All right. So go continue.
Yes. Okay. And my pieces are just overall about show stopping. So anywhere I go, I want everyone to be like, oh, I like that, or I want to wear that. And that's really what my brand is about, just people feeling comfortable in their own skin, expressing their love for their culture. And yeah.
So how many pieces do you have all together?
All together, like in
right
general?
now.
Right now.
Created,
okay. right now I have this one, the backpack 1, 2, the jacket, this whole garment. There's actually more pieces to this, but they couldn't fit on the mannequin. I have this.
Oh, you made that
yes,
jacket
I
too?
Made this.
Oh no, we
yes.
gotta show that to her. Oh, I'm digging that vest, by the way.
Yes, this is my vest, patchwork. It's actually double-sided, so you can turn it.
It's reversible
yes,
too?
Yes, it's reversible.
Yes.
And then I have these jeans that I made not too long ago, but these are straight denim. So I cut up a bunch of jeans, I held on to the little pieces, and then I ended up putting them on top, every single one. So
I
yeah.
love it all. I love it all.
Thank
I'm that
you.
boho girl. So, I mean, I know I look a little official today, but
The
oh.
style changes up. The style changes up.
and so and so do you have a fashion show coming up?
I do have a fashion show coming up. So it's actually a pop-up fashion show
Okay.
because it's not fashion week yet, but there's going to be vendors and I just want to provide a networking space and have all my family and friends come together and see the work I've been producing. So,
All right.
yeah.
Very cool. So where's the pop-up?
It's going to be in Harlem. It's at Nama on 130th Street, I believe, but the space is called Nama. Um, February 17th, it's going to begin at 6 and it should end around 9:30.
Nice. You gonna have a runway?
So yes, so there I'm gonna have two segments.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have the kids modeling. So they're just gonna model like regular fashionistas and then I'll have the adults modeling, but it's actually going to be more of a dance piece. So I'm going to incorporate my dance skills in that part.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're incorporating the artistry
Yes,
into
everything.
to amplify the actual designs, right?
Yes.
Or to complement, I should say, not amplify, right? Because they make their own statement.
Yes.
But I'm glad that you were able also to share with our viewers that there's more than these pieces. Because when I asked you if there was more pieces, you're like, well, I got this one and that one.
Yeah.
It's like, no, she's got a whole line.
Yes. That's what I thought you meant, like in general. But I was like, I got a lot of things. Yes. And I also forgot to include so for my pop-up shop specifically, I sell bonnets, waist beads, scrunchies, and other small items like that. Pillows, backpacks, and then my statement pieces are more for custom made. Yes.
Nice. And so where can people find all these
So
items?
you can contact me on Instagram. It's Color Me Melanin, LLC. And yeah.
And then you get to actually scroll through and look
Yes,
at all
and
the
see all the
different
pictures.
items.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for bringing here to our
Thank
viewers.
you.
Everyone, Nandilou, fashion designer and Color Me Melanin founder. Once again, Nandilou will host her first ever pop-up fashion show on Saturday, February 17th from 6 p.m. to, I don't know, it says
9:30.
midnight.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's going to
If
be
you
a
want to
long
stay
night.
a little, longer.
That's happening at Nama, which is located at 107 West 130th Street in Manhattan. Once again, for more on her fashion, you can check her out at CMM Clothing. All right, stay tuned. Our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next.